Welcome to our channel. Subscribe and join our zoo community. In today's video, we are going to talk about 10 most dangerous jobs in the world. Before jumping into the video, don't forget to click the like button and show us some love. For most people, they have a normal 9-to-5 office jobs where the primary hazards and dangers of the occupation may be catching a flu from a coworker, spilling your coffee all over your work, or getting a paper cut at work. If you're thinking that your job is stressful, have you ever thought that for some people, earning a living may cost them their lives? Yes, in some industries, workplace fatalities and injuries are a real risk among the workers. It has been estimated that over 340 million injuries and 2.3 million workplace fatalities occur every year. This means over 6,000 deaths every day. Let's take a look at 10 of the most dangerous jobs in the world. 10. Snake milker. The job of a snake milker is to extract venom from the snakes for research, medical, and various other purposes. In earlier times, they were also required during wars to poison arrows with the venom. The snake milkers have to handle some of the deadliest snakes in the world. Although there is a complete setup which ensures safety measures that if the milker gets bitten, it would not prove to be fatal. But it is not uncommon among the seasoned workers to get several snake bites. A lot of snake venom is required to be used for research and in labs. Therefore, it takes a milker thousands of milkings to get enough venom to send off to the lab. Sometimes they need to milk over 100 snakes in a week. It requires a large number of snakes to produce the amount of venom that is required to be sold. The facility that carries on this work needs a knowledgeable staff that knows how to handle, label, and store the venom. This was definitely insane, but if you stick with us till the end of the video, you will get to discover even more dangerous jobs. 9. Commercial fishing. Fishing can be a calming and fun activity as a pastime or sport, but commercial fishing is one of the most dangerous jobs. Fishermen have a 6 times higher risk of dying than workers in other industries. According to an estimation, over 100 fatalities occur per 100,000 workers because of drowning or falling overboard. There was call for change in the culture after such fatalities occurred during accidents in England. The accidents took lives of fishermen in South and North England. According to the reports, there are no preventative or safety measures to protect the lives of these workers in the sector. Fatalities can only be prevented if the workers wear life jackets. But in 2019, some measures were ensured by ILO to improve the well-being and safety of these workers. These regulations include high-quality cameras to be present on board, personal floating devices to be given and worn by workers at all the time, and fixed-wing aircraft. 8. Oil or gas rigger. Another dangerous place to work is the oil and gas industry that has many innate dangers. The scope of the work that is carried there is indeed very dangerous in nature, especially when it is carried offshore. Upstream gas and oil have some of the highest rates of severe injuries at workplace in the world. The potential dangers of working in the industry include chemical leaks, explosions, fires, machinery malfunctions, and falling equipment. Some of the most common reported injuries include trauma or crash injuries, fractures, chemical exposures, severe burns, chemical exposure, and spinal cord injuries. In 2018, over 70 fatalities were reported in the industry, which included 230 dangerous incidents and over 100 hydrocarbon releases, which can result in a variety of health complications. Health and safety measures should be given crucial importance for the workers in this industry. It is important to provide quality training to the workers that is constantly up to date and realistic. The Deepwater Horizon explosion and oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010 that took the lives of 11 men reminded the world that oil rig workers have one of the most dangerous jobs both offshore and onshore. 7. Deep sea divers. There is a reason that deep-sea divers are paid very high as compared to various other industries. After all, the career is dangerous and it requires the isolation of the workers with several other people in decompression chambers for a month. Not only the job is claustrophobic, but the workers can also suffer from various other health complications apart from equipment malfunction or from obvious drowning. Therefore, it is important for the workers to follow the careful regulations, like carefully ensuring that the piston rings and diving equipment are airtight and ascending slowly to avoid injury. First of all, barotrauma occurs when tissue near pockets of air in the body will be damaged, including the dental roots, sinuses, and lungs. This can also rupture your lungs or eardrums. Secondly, there is decompression sickness, which occurs when you ascend quickly into the water that could damage your tissues and nerves and lead to paralysis or fatality by formation of nitrogen bubbles in the body. Thirdly, nitrogen narcosis can occur as a result of nitrogen building up in the brain, which can cause deliriousness. 6. Bull riders. Bull riding is one of the most popular sports, and it is continuously gaining popularity in Australia and America. Some of the best professional bull riders are raking in millions of dollars due to this sport. But this rodeo sport has some of the highest rates of injuries to the humans. This makes it one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. According to a study, the injuries due to the rodeo sport are becoming more frequent, and the common injuries occurring on the chest, limbs, and brain. Since 1995, over 22 deaths have been reported, which is more than any other professional sport, along with over 50 fatal injuries. The majority of those injuries came in rough stock events, which include bull, junior bull, steer, saddle bronc, and bareback riding. 5. Miners. People working in this industry have high potential to outweigh the salaries of people working in the other fields, but it also can't be denied that this job is risky and fatal. Some of the common dangers that miners have to face include falls, fatigue, cave-ins, chemical leaks, electrocution, heavy loads, and toxic fumes. China has the largest mining industry in the world, but it is also the deadliest. A report was conducted which estimated that over 80% of the coal mining industry deaths occur in China, mostly due to explosions or falls. 4. Lorry or commercial drivers. If you think that long-distance lorry drivers or the sales representatives have an easy job, then think again. Their job is tiring as sitting behind the wheel all day and driving through the breadth and length of the country can cause extreme fatigue. But this is also fatal in many cases. It has been reported that road accidents are the #1 killers of workers around the world. There are over 54,000 crashes every year in the United Kingdom alone, with 150 crashes per day. Long hours of working for the drivers, lack of sleep, and lack of regular breaks and unnecessary tight deadlines can lead to dangerous driving conditions in many jobs. An example is an accident when a driver fell asleep and the vehicle caressed off the highway onto a railway line. This resulted in 10 fatalities with over 75 injured as the train derailed. A report says that 1 in 4 of all the road fatalities include a driver whilst at work. 3. Stunt men and stunt women. You can imagine, this job is all about risks and dangers. The stunt professionals are hired by production houses to perform insane stunts that are too risky to be performed by the actors. They also hired to thrill a live audience. The dangerous stunts include jumping from great heights, using real weapons in fights as part of their gig, and crashing of the vehicles. This can lead to severe injuries or even death. Although there are no known statistics, but various cases have been reported when stunt men and women were injured or killed on the movie set. For example, a pilot who was performing a stunt for Tom Cruise in Top Gun was killed, and another stuntman had a chunk of his scalp torn off while performing stunts on the set of Avengers. 2. Construction workers. Construction working is the third most dangerous industry to work in according to the statistics of United Kingdom. There were over 50 fatalities in the country in 2019 alone. A survey of over 80,000 workers showed that they suffered from work-related health issues in 2019, with 62% accounting for musculoskeletal disorders and 21% for stress, depression, and anxiety. The major cause of death in the industry is falling from great heights, followed by being trapped by something collapsing or overturning, being struck by a moving vehicle of a falling object, and contact with electricity. 1. Underwater welders. Water and electricity are two things that should never mix, but for underwater welders, it is a regular part of their job. People working in this field have to fix pipelines, dams, ships, and many more. They face a series of dangers, including pressure hazards and explosions. For example, when a worker is trapped under the high pressure of water, there is a risk of drowning. Although there are no known statistics, but research shows that underwater welders are at 40 times higher risk of severe fatalities than other jobs. You've just watched 10 most dangerous jobs in the world. Are you related to any of these fields? If yes, then tell us in the comments section below. Thanks for watching Life Hack Giraffe. Make sure to click the bell button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. We hope you liked it. See you in our next video.